Hi there. We're going to talk about translations today. So, in general, a transformation is anything that changes one figure into another, and the new figure is called the image. A translation is one type of transformation. And in a translation, the figure slides, but it does not turn or flip or anything, only slides. So every point of the figure moves the same distance in the same direction. And one thing that gives us is after a translation where we slide a figure, the image, the new figure, is congruent to the original figure, same size and same shape. So for our first example, we're going to tell whether the blue figure is a translation of the red figure. And we can see that if we take the red figure and slide it down and to the left, it will match up with the blue figure. So since the red figure slides to form the blue figure, the blue one is a translation of the red one. For B, if we look at the red rectangle, if we slide it to the right, it won't match the blue one. We would have to turn it. We would have to rotate the red one to get the blue one. So since the red figure would have to turn in order to form the blue figure, the blue one is not a translation of the red figure. Take a moment to see if you can answer these questions to tell whether the blue figure is a translation of the red figure. Feel free to pause the video and work this out. All right, so let's take a look. Is the blue figure on number 1 a translation of the red figure? In this case, the blue figure is larger, it's bigger, so it's not the same size. So we did more than just slide. So no, it is not a translation. For number 2, the red figure would have to flip or rotate in order to form the blue figure. So that's not just a translation. A translation is just a slide. But number 3, the blue figure can be just a slide from the red figure, kind of up and to the left a little bit. Left and up, and it's the same orientation. It didn't turn. So yes, the red figure slides up and to the left to form the blue figure, so it is a translation. Now for example 2, we are supposed to translate this red triangle 3 units to the right and 3 units down, and then say what the coordinates of the image are. So we're going to think of each point moving 3 units to the right, then 3 units down. And then we'll draw new points where those would be. So for A, 3 units to the right, 3 units down, that's where A prime will be. From point B, 3 to the right, 3 down, that's where B prime will be. For point C, you go 3 to the right and 3 down, and that's where C prime will be. And then to figure the coordinates of each one, you're just going to look at where those points are in relation to the origin. So the coordinates tell you how far to the right or left from the origin, and then how far up or down. So for A prime, it's 1 unit to the right and 2 units down. So that would be 1, 2. For B prime, we go to the right 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units, and then up 2 units, so that's 5, 2. And for C prime, we go right 1, 2, 3, 4, and down 1, so that's 4, -1. Now try this one. If this red triangle is translated 4 units left and 2 units up, what are the coordinates of the image? Well, to find out, we need to take each vertex, go 4 units left and 2 units up to find the new vertex. So here's A. We're going to go 4 units to the right. Left, sorry, 4 units to the left, 2 units up, and that's where A prime will be. Then from B, we're going to go 4 units left, 2 units up, and that's where B prime will be. And then from C, 4 units left, 2 units up, and that is where C prime will be. Now we need to just connect the vertices. That gives us our triangle. And then say what the coordinates are. A prime is from the origin, 2 units left, 1 unit down. So that would be -2, -1. B prime is 2 units to the right, and then 1, 2, 3 units up. So that's +2 for X, +3 for Y. And C is 1 unit to the right, and then no movement up or down. So that's a 1 for X to the right, and then a 0 for Y. Now, in addition to doing translations just on graphs, we can do it algebraically as well. So to translate a figure horizontally, we would add to the X value because X measures side to side. To translate vertically, we would add to the Y value because that measures up and down. So X measures left and right. So that means if you add to the X value, that means you would be moving to the right. If you subtract from the X value, that would mean you're moving to the left. For the Y value, it measures up and down. So if you're going to add a number to Y, it's going to move up. If you subtract the number from Y, then it'll move down. All right, so here is example 3. We're given the vertices of a square. A is 1, -2. B is 3, -2. C is 3, -4. And D is 1, -4. And we are going to draw the figure. Boom, there's the figure. And its image after a translation. 4 units left and 6 units up. But this time we're going to do it algebraically first, and then we'll get the graph. So if we are translating 4 units to the left, that means we would subtract 4 from the X value. So -4 would be going left from X. +6 is going to the Y value would move up 6 units. So subtracting 4 from the X takes you 4 units left. Adding 6 to the Y moves you 6 units up. So then we can just do that to each one of the coordinates. So for each X value, we're going to subtract 4. And from each Y value, or to each Y value, we'll add 6. So our new vertices, A prime, B prime, C prime, and D prime are 1 minus 4 is -3, that's the new X value. -2 plus 6 is +4, that's the Y value. And we do that for each one. For B, 3 minus 4 is -1, so that's our X value. -2 plus 6 is 4, that's our Y value. For the same thing for C, 3 minus 4 is -1, boom. -4 plus 6 is 2, so there's our Y value. So you can see how that works. Now we have the coordinates, so we can just graph them on our graph. So A prime is -3, 4. That means 3 units to the left and 4 units up. So this is where A prime should be. And then you can see that it works for the others as well. B prime is -1, 4. Left 1, up 1, 2, 3, 4. And you can see that that works out for all of them. All right. All right, so now they're telling us the vertices of a triangle are A, -2, -2, B, 0, 2, and C, 3, 0. And we're going to draw that figure and its image after a translation. 1 unit left and 2 units up. Alrighty. All right, so our first point A is -2, -2. So left 2 and down 2 from the origin. So -2, -2, and that is where A should be. B is 0, 2. So 0 movement in the X direction and then 2 up. So starting at the origin, no movement side to side. So X value is 0, but the Y value is 2, so we move up 2, and that's where B goes. C is 3, 0, so that's 3 to the right, and then 0 up. So from the origin, 1, 2, 3 to the right, up 0, that's where C is, and Connect the dots, we've got our triangle ABC. Now we're going to, for each one of these points, A, B, and C, we're going to go slide 1 unit left and 2 units up. So 1 unit left and 2 units up puts us right here at -3, 0. For B, 1 unit left and 2 units up puts us right here at -1, 4. For point C, we're going to go 1 unit left, 2 units up. So C prime is here at 2, 2. Fill in the lines. And what are the coordinates? For A prime, -3, 0. 3 left, up 0. For B prime, it's left 1 and up 4, so that's -1, 4. And for C prime, it's right 2, up 2, so that would be 2, 2. And that's our last example. That's the end of this lesson. I hope you learned a lot, and I hope you took rad notes. Have a great day.